cuspers. This is a cusp reading for the Taurus and Gemini's cusp of energy. This is for the birthdays that fall between May 17th and May 23rd. So again, this is for the Taurus and Gemini cusp of energy. I just want to give you a few notes here that I am taking private readings, and so you'll find that information down below at my website. Also, I am providing some type of spiritual products to help you guys get through and manifest things for yourself. If you'd like to look those up as well, those will be located on my website and also an Etsy shop that I have down below. So please do check those out, and I want to thank you if you are returning to my channel and supporting my channel. And for those who are new coming in, I would hope that if I resonate for you, please do take the time to hit that subscription bell button below, so that you can help support my channel, so I can continue bringing free readings to you guys on a monthly basis. Alrighty. Alright, so this is going to be for Taurus and Gemini's cusp of energy. Okay, let's get started on your reading. Always pull energy cards first. Blessed Spirit, this is for Taurus and Gemini. What do they need to know currently, Blessed Spirit? That went right back in. What do they need to know, Blessed Spirit, for the next 3-day energy read? This is a timeless reading. This is for 30 days. So whenever you come across the title and it resonates with you, then you are absolutely, wow. Absolutely, I'm just saying wow to the card. Okay. All right, Taurus and Gemini, you have some type of deception, envy, or some type of deception around you. Wow. Okay. Anything else for the Taurus and Gemini cusper for the next 3 days? That is way too many, but I will take it. Not normally I do, but I'm going to. There's some good cards in here I'm seeing. Wow, you got the mental conflict. Okay, apparently it's sticking around. And hope. Okay. 2 7s and a 17. Let me put these right here is what I'm thinking. Okay. Now I'm going to pull, this last card here is Spirit's advice on how to move forward after during your 30-day reading. This is a 30-day energy reading. It can be from whatever time you watch the video for the next 3 days. And again, this is timeless, so there's no time on this. All right. Answering the call. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Now I'm going to do the very first card here is going to be like the motto of the month for you, Taurus and Gemini. And it is the Hangman. Being in the Hangman situation. Wow. Okay. Right off the bat, there's a lot of head work going on right now. A lot of people, a lot of you are in your head over something that's very conflicting. Decisions to be made. Some of you guys may have just been going through it, and now you're getting ready to go through the aftermath of it. But apparently there is some of you that's on a different timeline. So if you're experiencing some type of mental conflict about choices and decisions to be made, Spirit is definitely, wow, bringing it out. And it's about some type of deception. You've been deceived, or you've been deceiving somebody. But there is definitely a deception here. And I also feel like for a very small view, some of you guys might be envying somebody as well. But you need to stop doing that. Don't envy people. You shouldn't envy them. You should be grateful for what you got, and if there's a change that needs to be made, then you need to make the change. But let me continue with your cards here, and then we'll get the reading started. This is Spirit. This is for the Taurus and Gemini cusp for the next 3 days. What do they need to know about the Spirit for the Taurus and Gemini cusp of the Spirit? Woo! Do not want to catch it on fire. I've already caught one. Oh my gosh, there is some type of, and I feel like this is something you've just gone through. And it could be definitely currently, but some of you guys' timelines are different, so Spirit is definitely bringing it back up. If you've gone through the battle, please know that this is not going to last forever. You're coming out of it. You got the Hermit as well as the Hangman. I feel like there is a pause in the situation going on that needs some type of action. And somebody has taken time to themselves to make the appropriate choices. All right. But the outcome is beautiful. I can tell you that right now. All the cards just fell out. Heck yeah. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. All right, you guys. All right, so Taurus and Gemini. You got the deception and the mental card here, okay? I feel like there's a lot of conflict that's going on with the thought or choices you're having to make. Customer, it seems like something was brought to you or brought into your situation that has made you have a very hard time deciding what your next step's going to be. And apparently this, I feel like somebody's either been manipulating you, because the deception is about being manipulated, being bullied, maybe even feeling like you're being put in a situation you are not happy with or comfortable with. And you are definitely torn about making that choice. Which way to go. Okay? The next two cards down is the Solitude and the Hope card. I'm being told, Spirit, that some of you guys are taking inward, going inward and finding answers. And you're hoping for a good outcome, which is good. You need to. You need to be hoping and praying that things are going to turn out exactly the way they should be. The number 7 is saying that the spirits are with you, that you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. But you definitely have gone inward, and you're taking some time to yourself to figure out what it is you need to do. And Spirit has noticed this. The other card here, this is your final card. I'm not going to add that to it right now. The last card here for your energy reading is that your patience and planning, and you have another 7 here. 7's been my number for the last 2 months, it seems like. This is indicating some type of strength and stability is going to be made. Some type of decision will be made, and there is patience and planning. So I feel like Spirit is saying that things that was deceptive is going to come to an end. You do have the World card here saying that something's ending, and you got the Death card right next to it. A cycle is done. And a lot of you could be experiencing this now as we're reading this, and then you're going to experience the goodness after it happens. And please rest assured, it's going to happen. Something good is going to come of this. And I love what I see from after the turmoil that's being brought to you. But you're being asked to be patient. There is a good outcome, but you are going to have to make the right choice. And for some of you guys, you have already made a choice. And what that choice is, you would know individually. Okay? All right. So the very first card for the whole next 30-day energy read is the Hangman. I feel like some of you will be putting an issue or situation on pause so you can take this time out to figure out what you need to do. Doing so will just delay it, but obviously it will come to be, and I'm also being told you're going to be enlightened. It's like you're sacrificing. That's what I'm being told, but Spirit says it's like you're sacrificing something, either your time or your mental capacity over a situation, but you're sacrificing something to gain knowledge. To gain knowledge and wisdom over a situation, or which way to go. The very first card that you're going to be experiencing is turmoil, some type of battle, some type of conflict. And again, this is internal conflict. This is going to be drama being brought to your door that you do not want unexpectedly. And Spirit's saying that, this is something you're going to get through. I feel like Taurus, your earth energy is definitely here. And it's indicating that there's a slow process. A slow process of stability coming your way. But you got to get through this conflict, these thoughts, what ifs, the shoulda, couldas, what if I, that kind of thing. What if I done this differently? The point is that there is a 4 of Cups here. This is telling me that there's something you're not looking at the time this is happening. You may be missing an opportunity that's around you because of the drama that's been brought to you. There is a cup. There is a perfect situation for you, but it's like you're not looking at it. You're still focusing on the cups that's in front of you that's spilt. The cup, and one of them is spilled, actually. Not 2 of them, not all of them, but one of them is spilled. Something is not as good, but you're still focusing on those 3 cups down in front of you, and one of them is not a good cup. One of them is a bad apple. But you have a good shiny cup back here, hidden, put up, and put away. It's almost like you don't want to look at it because you know what it is, but you don't want to look at it. It's like you don't want to make that change yet. You're not ready for it. But Spirit is saying you're going to go inward, Cusper, and this is you're going to be guided to move and take action in a situation, but you're going to have to put the world and technology away from you for a minute and just go spiritually connect with Spirit to get your answer. But they are going to give your answer, and I'm also told with this card that you're being guided and being very protected, because this hermit has a wolf behind him protecting him and watching ahead of him. So you're being guided and protected for sure, okay? Once you go and get your guidance, and some of you, like I said, has probably already experienced a lot of this and getting ready to go to the last part. This is a third day energy reading. Everybody's on a different timeline. Once you go inward and make that final decision and stand up, you're ending a cycle. This world card, and it's a successful ending. It's something you had to do, and it may have been very hard to do. And it was over something that was very deceptive, something that was just manipulating, and it caused you some serious doubt, some serious conflict, some serious I won't say a headache, like not really true, but like just a constant headache, like my God. And if you haven't experienced that, it's getting ready to prepare yourself. But the world card said you complete it once you make that choice and stood up against whatever this deception was, and went against it, then you changed something. You made a change. You caused a death and a rebirth within yourself, Cusper, which is beautiful. With the death card, and now you're going to reap what you've sowed, which is a good sowing. I see the snake in the corner is telling me spiritual growth. I also see the big eagle up in the sky here, and that's telling me that you're going to see and perceive things a lot different. You're going to clairvoyance, start seeing things differently and spiritually, because you made that choice and you ended a cycle. And that's stinking awesome, because there are always toxic cycles in our lives that we need to remove, and sometimes it's hard to do it. It's just hard just to be bold and just do it. The Princess of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles, this is telling me that there is an initiation of something very stable coming towards you. You're initiating the first step after closing a cycle or closing a chapter in your life. And I don't know if it's completely closed, but you need to close this chapter, like done, kaput. Because when you do that, this is when you're going to get your Ten of Pentacles. The happy ever after is finally going to come. But you have to do some type of clean closing of a chapter. You have to complete a cycle to get to this. And you'll initiate some type of stability. Okay? And it's beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to clarify these cards. But before I do, the final word from Spirit for all this, what you're going through, is I'm going to save this at the very end, okay? And it's saying answering the call. Alright, at the very bottom of the deck is the Hermit. So a lot of you are going to be in your head. The next 30 days you get this reading. Thank you, Spirit. And you do, okay, something out of the blue is going to come to you, and it's going to surprise you. You got the Eight of Swords with the Five of Wands, and it's going to cause conflict. It's going to cause drama. It's going to be hard. And I know it's hard because I see the two cards here showing it's hard what's coming towards you, if it hasn't already. And you're going to get through it. It says that you're going to have to respond to it appropriately. Sometimes it's almost like things keep rearing its ugly head until you stop it, until you complete the cycle. What's the Prince of Pentacles here, Mr. Spirit? Oh, the King of Swords. Okay. Okay. So whatever that you was taking your good old time to make a decision on in the past or whichever, you went from a Prince of Pentacles, which is a very slow moving card. It is taking action, but it's not a fast taking action. To the King of Pentacles, where you've had enough. You've taken your sword. You say you're seeing the truth. You want truth. You want clarity. You're going to see clearly, and you're going to speak your truth. And you're cutting shit out of your life that is no longer good for you, which is good. That's what the King is doing. He's a mature person who has stepped from a page or a knight to a king. And you went from a pentacle to moving to really moving and taking action. It's like you made a swift decision. And yes, the King of Swords can be harsh, can be very brass, but his decision is final. When he says or she says, this is how it's going to be, this is how it's going to be. And with the King of Swords energy, it's like once you just get this negative drama that approaches you, you're like, I'm done. No more. It's enough is enough. And that's the King of Swords. They take their emotions out of the equation, and they work on the situation with their own authoritative and dominant and powerful way of expressing themselves. The King of Swords is like that. Okay? The Four Cups. What's the Four Cups here as the Spirit for the cusper? Yes. All right, so you got the Moon card with the Four Cups. I feel like some of you will be having a hard, well, things are going to be revealed to you. The Moon card can be about secrets and things being revealed or being showed to you finally, but you have to face your fear. Once you face your fear, that cup that's put up behind here will be offered to you. Right now, you're not even paying attention. At the time this happens, all you know is you want the stuff to stop, and you're in your head about it. But there is a cup back here, up here hidden, trying to get your attention, and you got your hand over your eye like a set of blinders, but that's okay because the truth is being revealed. What you thought is not exactly it. The Moon can be a little bit deceptive and a little bit, what you got deception here, and deceiving. But the good thing about the Moon card is that it will come out. And since the Moon card is in your reading, that means something is coming to a head, something is coming out, and you're perceiving and seeing things a whole different way than what you was in the past, which is causing this drama to be on your doorstep. What's the Hermit, bless the Spirit? What's the Hermit card for the cusper? Taurus and Gemini cusper, bless the Spirit. What is this? Oh, it didn't fall out. Sorry. Thank you. Okay. Spirit says that once you take the time to go inward and really make the right, mature decision, Spirit says that you are manifesting and creating a whole new start for yourself. And that's why the World card is. It's like you were asking for spiritual help. And actually, I'm just being told, some of you guys stepped in your own power and realize that you have power. You have the energy to make and change this situation for the good. You have that. You always hope for the best. And Spirit is saying, because of that, you're being offered a blessing because of you completing a cycle that needed to be completed. And you were the magician this time. You stood up, you took advice from Spirit, and you did whatever it is you had to do. The World card, my gosh. The World card is the Spirit for the Taurus and Gemini cusper. Oh my gosh, you ended this. Oh my, look at this. Look at this. It's like being sick and being up late and going over stuff in your head, especially during this drama time. That could have been a very hard couple of days for you, or a week, or how it was. But it was hard. You was like, golly, geez, you're like you want it to end. This is fear-based, okay? And you know what the Moon card, Spirit wants you to face your fears. And because you faced it at the end of the cycle, you have a brand new beginning, an Ace of Pentacles being gifted to you from the spirits, from whoever it is you pray to. You have an opportunity here, something more magical, more productive, and more toward material gains in life. What's the Death card here, bless the Spirit? Whoa, hello, Mary. Okay, a death to this. I love it. This is my little bully and manipulating card as well. Somebody, but you put a death to that, and now this card is flipped over to where you stood up for yourself. You stood up against whatever it was that was trying to manipulate and be deceptive towards you. My gosh, you guys, this is beautiful. You're rebirthing into a whole nother person, a whole nother, and I'm sure your thought process, you probably feel a little bit relieved as well. The Princess of Pentacles. But you're going to have to put it out and put it away, whatever it is that's causing this drama, this turmoil, this deception, this lies, this whatever it was done behind somebody's back. Manipulation? Look at this. You have the Page of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. You definitely have some type of stability coming towards you. Whatever you did, you made stronger pillars for your life. The choice you just made here during it, when you get this reading, Taurus and Gemini, is that you're building stronger support system for your future. And that's what the King of Pentacles is. This is a very mature man or woman who knows what they want. They know how to achieve it. But the most important thing is they're very stable. And they go from, and somebody's going from the Prince or the Page of Pentacles to learning to obtaining. that stability, that material wealth. Something good is coming to you, and you only because, Cusper, you closed a cycle that needed to be closed, that was full of headache, is full of doubt, full of conflict, that you just had to make choice after choice, and it was hard on you. Apparently it was very hard on you, and you're maturing. You've changed something. You've created a will change. You got the Ten of Pentacles here. I love the Ten of Pentacles card. This is like the happy ever after, abundantly, happy family, a loving family. This is like a long-term commitment right here. This is like the one, I love the card there. That's my favorite one. The Ten of Pentacles for the Cusper. Whoa, my gosh. Spirit like threw that baby out. Oh my Lord. Let me ask for one more. One more. Okay. This can you okay, there was a toxic situation. Something that you may feel like you was chained to or stuck to, okay? But there has been a release and a balance made. To create this Ten of Pentacles that's here, which is always a positive card, I feel like there was something toxic standing in the way of you getting your Ten of Pentacles, your happy ever after. This could be your own behavior. This could be somebody else's behavior. But it was toxic, and you was chained to it. But it looks like, and you were also juggling. Okay, let me ask for one more card for this set of cards, the devil and the... But you're finding balance, and the storm is being put behind you. And you stood your ground, and you're blocking the naysayers. You're blocking the things and people, the situations that is holding you back and not for your highest good. You're blocking them, and you're guarding yourself. You're standing up and believing, and you're removing the toxic people and the toxic situations. You're removing it. Even in your own self, if you are toxic, you are removing it. Now, the final card from Spirit's advice to move forward in this situation is answering the call. The time is now. That is indication that you have a gut feeling about something, and you need to trust it. Okay? You need to move forward and take action in this situation. The time is now. If you wait, your door of opportunity will close, and you will be wishing that you had made the choice sooner. So you're going to be in a point. So right now, the time is now. You've made the call. You're answering the call. You made the choice. And so for some of you guys, has done this and is doing it right now, and is in the middle of the process of this, but you have a good outcome. You have to remove that toxic situation. You got to get the devil out of your life. This is overindulgence as well, and over-obsessive over something. And this is what you need to remove to get your Ten of Pentacles. And you are, I feel like you are really fighting some type of, it could be your own toxic thoughts and values. You're fighting it, but I feel like you're also, for a lot of you, are fighting off the person or the situation that caused this deception, this mental conflict, this worry, this self-doubt, this drama that came to you. And in doing so, what you were juggling, you're not juggling no more. You put it behind you. The stormy weather is behind you, and you're creating a balance, almost like a yin-yang. All right, my dears, I hope this resonated with you. Just know that whatever you're going through will be okay. You just gotta stand up and say, I'm done. You got to stand up and say it. You can't just hope it to be gone, because it's not going to be. That's not how it happens. Just so you know that if you continue hoping that it's going to go away, it will not go away, because you're being forced to respond to it in a mature way, so that you can complete this chapter and cause a death and rebirth, so you can have your Ten of Pentacles in your life and have that stable life that you want and get away from the drama. All right, you guys, I look forward to seeing you guys the next month. But again, these are timeless, so this is whenever you come across this, the title, and it resonates with you. You guys have a great holiday. Thank you.